Yo, what's good, fam? Welcome back to the channel, and hold up, before we even get started, let me just say this, Cardi B did not come to Coachella to play. She came to break the internet, and break it, she did. But not in the way we expected. Nah, baby. This time, she wasn't slaying the game. She was struggling to keep it together. I know, it's crazy. But trust me, we're diving in deep. So, grab your popcorn and your shade, because Cardi's Coachella debut this year? It had folks whispering, tweeting, and texting like crazy. And if you've seen the pics or heard the tea, you already know that something was off. But was it just a glitch in the matrix, or is something deeper going on here? Let's talk about what went down and why it feels like we're watching a full-on reboot of Cardi B, and it's looking like a wild update that's still buffering. Let me set the scene. Coachella 2025. The hype, the outfits, the performances. You know the drill. But then, Cardi walks out on that stage and, hold up, wait a minute. Everything was off. Fans started clutching their wigs like they saw a ghost. Her BBL had folks talking like she was auditioning for the role of Melting Candle, the remix. People weren't talking about her energy, they were talking about her backside, and not in a good way. I swear, it was like the crowd froze. Like, they didn't even know if they were watching a performance or a glitchy livestream. You could almost hear the collective weight, ripple through the crowd. Her curves weren't hitting like they used to. Her body wasn't giving what it was supposed to give. It was like her BBL had its own attitude, and it wasn't feeling it. But hold up, this wasn't just about looks, nah, baby, it was about everything. Cardi came out here to serve and slay, but it ended up being a full-on disaster. Now, I know y'all are thinking, wait, isn't this the same Cardi who went from stripper to rapper to reality TV star? Yeah, it is. But something's been shifting lately. Ever since that little fallout with Offset, Cardi's been going hard on the solo glow-up mission. I mean, we saw the soft launch of the I'm Independent vibes, right? But then, suddenly, BAM. New jawline, tighter nose, sharper chin, and hold up, what's going on with her waistline, fam? It's like Cardi's body's been changing faster than we can update our Instagram filters. And don't get me started on the Coachella moment. Fans were like, is that the Cardi we know or a brand new version? It was looking like she tried to reboot the whole vibe. I mean, we're not talking subtle tweaks here, nah. We're talking full-on transformation. Like a 2.0 version dropped overnight. A complete rebrand, but, is it working? Let's talk about it. Those pics from Coachella? They were everywhere. And Cardi? She was not happy. At all. She went on a whole rant about how someone edited those pics and made her look fake. Hold up, edited? You're telling me Getty Images posted an edited picture? Nah, fam. That's not how it works. Getty posts what they see, not what you want them to see. And yet, Cardi paid someone to have those pics pulled down and replaced with others. Interesting move. But here's the thing. People were already talking about the real deal. You know how it goes. When you're a celebrity, everything is on display. We saw those angles, those curves, and it wasn't just from one pic. There were multiple angles, multiple shots. So, what was going on? Was her BBL acting up? Or was this just a case of mismanaged expectations? People were saying she looked like she had two lava lamps in the back. Not the most flattering comparison, right? And look, I'm not here to body shame. Trust me, Cardi looks good however she wants to look. But there's no denying the fact that the internet got real messy with this one. Some people even said her silhouette had enough presence to headline a Coachella stage of its own. Yikes, right? Now, let's get into the real tea that had the internet buzzing. You might have heard rumors. People were saying things didn't smell right around Cardi during Coachella. I'm not talking about a literal scent, but the energy was weird. One fan even tweeted that it felt like walking into a high school gym locker room after PE. Another said it was giving hot Velveeta cheese mixed with Sephora setting spray. Wait, what? It wasn't just the looks, it was the whole vibe. Fans were in the VIP section, and suddenly, the air felt heavy. Uncomfortable. People said it was like a humid wave hit the room the second she started twerking. Her BBL wasn't just wobbly, it was fluctuating. It looked like it was buffering mid-performance. I'm talking about it literally looked like it was about to tap out. But let's keep it real, when the energy is off like that, you know something's not right. Now, of course, Cardi didn't just sit there and take it. Nah, she hopped on Instagram Live faster than a Twitter fight. And you could feel the tension. She was trying to laugh it off, trying to act unbothered. But let's be real, her smile didn't hit the same. It was like she was convincing herself more than anyone else. She dropped lines like, "I don't care what anyone thinks, but baby, it was clear, this wasn't the Cardi we knew. This was someone who was battling something deeper." Cardi snapped back at the haters, saying they were mad because she's still the baddest. But, honestly, her energy was shaky. Like, it wasn't that usual, raw Bronx confidence we're used to. It was forced. The fans weren't buying it, and she could tell. And if we're being 100% real, that's gotta hurt. So, let's take a step back. What's really going on here? Is Cardi just a woman in pain, trying to heal and find herself through surgeries and glam? Or is this the full-on breakdown of a woman who's chasing an unattainable version of perfection? Fans are starting to ask, is this still the Cardi B we fell in love with, or is it someone else entirely? When you start making decisions about your body based on the validation of others, it's a slippery slope. And let's not act like Cardi doesn't know this. She's been in the game long enough to know what's real and what's fake. But somewhere along the way, it feels like she's losing herself, the raw, real Cardi B we all supported. Now, it's starting to feel like she's caught in a cycle of self-reinvention, and at what cost? So, where do we go from here? Is Cardi gonna find her way back to herself, or is she trapped in the web of Hollywood's impossible beauty standards? Is this just a phase, or is this the new Cardi B we'll have to get used to? Whatever happens, one thing's clear, we're witnessing something real. Something raw. Something that speaks to the pressure every celebrity faces when they're in the spotlight 24/7.